I learned this. Let's just not do this. This is so weird. We're just gonna get it started because I took way too long to set all these lights up. Not only that, but it took way too long to even start this channel, to even start the video, to start recording. Y'all know I've been slacking. I've been saying that I was gonna start this video for so long and I haven't done it. But we're gonna focus on the present because the present is right now, the second, and we're doing the video, we're doing the damn thing. So okay, I don't really feel like I need to introduce myself because I'm guessing that most of my viewers will be from Instagram, people that have already followed me and people that see my things on a daily and comment on my posts and interact with me on social media. So it's kind of like, why do I have to introduce myself? Or should I introduce myself? Fuck it, I'm just gonna introduce myself. My name is Jenny or Jennifer, but everybody calls me Jenny. I am a photographer, I am a poet, I perform a lot, or I used to. I need to get back into it. Anyways, so I'm a photographer, I'm a poet. I do makeup on the side as well, every now and then. I am a college student, and that is about it. And I just like to talk on social media and just post hella shit. So, and apparently people like it. Apparently people are intrigued by me. We're just gonna get started with a couple of questions that people had for me. The first question is, what is your dream job? Y'all, this is gonna be, and it's gonna sound really crazy because my dream job is just kind of chaotic. My dream job is to be an actor and make hella money off of acting, just because I want to invest that money into my family and into the community. I eventually want to start my own organization that has to do with helping out the community in all kinds of ways, almost in every single way, whether it has to be with education, with health, with finding jobs, with finding ways to support my community in the mental health area, just all kinds of things. So it kind of sounds chaotic to want to be an actor and then also have my own organization for the community. And also part of my dream job is also to still be able to travel and facilitate writing workshops like I've been doing for the past, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years, facilitating writing workshops. So poetry as a way of healing. So it's just kind of like, it's a lot, but I hope that I can do all of those things. And then it kind of includes also my photography. I'm telling you guys, like, it's just too much. It's chaotic. Like, my dream job is basically to be able to do everything that I'm still doing now, except in a bigger form, and add the little acting in there, you know. Yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next question. So when did you get into poetry? How did you start writing poetry? I've always wanted to start, but when I do, I overthink and I get stuck. Okay, so long story short, my 7th grade teacher held a little mini writing workshop one day after school for extra credit, and your girl needed the extra credit because I was not doing that well in that class. So I went after school and I took the writing workshop, and I think the topic was kind of like, think about something important in your life that's going on right now. And so I wrote a couple ideas down, and I didn't really write at that moment, but she started the idea in my head. So after that, I went home, and I don't know what happened to me, y'all, but I started writing like off the top, just like going off with like 3 pages of written. I didn't even know it was poetry at the time, but yeah, so that's how I got started. I went back to school the next day and I told my English teacher, look, I wrote this last night from your writing workshop after I you know, left the school and went home. And I said, and I actually like memorized it already. And this girl, y'all, this girl really said, that's amazing, you're gonna perform it to the class right now. I was like, you got me. Well then, okay, so I don't know, I was like, all right, fuck it. So I did, and I performed that piece. for my English class for the very first time, and everybody in my class was like super excited, was like, damn, I didn't know you could rap. And I'm like, I wasn't rapping, I just wrote something. I didn't really see it as rap or nothing like that. So everybody in my class was hella excited, hella hyping me up. So I was like, damn, okay, I guess this is kind of cool. Yeah, that's how I started writing poetry, was because of my 7th grade teacher, and then ever since that, it's been beautiful. Okay, so the next one is, who your favorite South Asian homie? Salvin, really? That ain't no goddamn question. Anyways, Salvin, bye. Okay, I've been following you for a minute, and I just love the way you talk about where you're from. I can tell just by watching your videos and looking at your photos how proud you are about your hometown. Yo también soy de Michoacán y me da mucho orgullo ver lo hermoso que es. So maybe you should talk a little bit about where you come from. So I am from Paracho, Michoacán, and I lived there for the first years of my life, and I still kind of have memories of living there too. And every single year since we were little, we try to go back and visit, because that's my place, man. It's a really small town, very traditional town, and I love it. If you follow me and you've been following me, you see that I go a lot. And when I do go, I just enjoy the hell out of being there. It's so beautiful. Just the traditions, the music, just being there with my family is amazing. And they are known for making handmade guitars. And actually, the artist that made the guitar for the movie Coco is actually from my town, Paracho, Michoacán, and it's been like just a success story to see that happen in my hometown. Just talking about it, it's like my heart is already like, I cannot wait to go back in August. Like, it's so traditional, and weddings are just off the hook there. Like, I'm gonna get married in Paracho, Michoacán with the love of my life there. I swear to God, I cannot wait to get married there, because it's popping. Okay, anyways, this is a good one. I really actually like this question. It says, you seem really carefree and at peace with your life, and how did you get there? Like, how are you so carefree and yet so collective, if that makes sense? Okay, girl, I am not always carefree. It's a struggle, it's a ride, it's a motherfucking roller coaster. But for the most part, I have improved. I went through a spiritual journey, and I kind of found that in myself, to like claim myself as like fearless. And then that made me be carefree with who I am. Like, this is me, y'all gotta fucking accept me. You know what? Let's just say, how did I become at peace with myself and carefree? I am not always 100% at peace with myself in my life, because there's a lot of things that happen. But for the most part, I really feel like I have a good head on my shoulders for sure. And I wasn't always like that. I wasn't always strong as I am today. What helped me was just meditation for sure, I swear. Meditation, prayer to self, and also finding self-love. Self-love, self-motherfucking love. That's where it's at. And also, I swear, books like the Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz, those kind of things help me. And it's kind of like, it's like all on your own. I can't tell you how to be at peace with yourself, because I found that through myself, through my mind and am I making sense? I don't know. Let's go on to the next question. The next one is, girl, she's trying to know, she's trying to know some cheeseman. That's what she's trying to know. Because she said, you always seem to act right. What do you mean by acting right? You always seem to act right, LOL. When's a time when you went out, got drunk, and acted up? Can we not? Girl, who is this? I'm gonna put her on blast. M Garcia 20. Girl, you trying to know some cheeseman, huh? Alright, so let's just get it started. It was back in 1922, when I was wilding out. Nah, it was like, I don't know what year it was, but I was about like 19, 20. I wasn't even 21 yet. And we were about to go out with my friends, and we were gonna go to Mango's and dance. And so we decided to meet at my friend Ishel's house, which she lived in Midtown at the time. So, you know, it was perfect. Pre-game and then walk our happy asses down there. So that was what was supposed to go on. We get to Ishel's house and I have a bottle of Hennessy, and then she has a bottle of her own. I forgot what it was. I think it was vodka or something. Anyways, it was like me, Ishel, Janet, Jessica, and it was somebody else. I don't remember who else. But anyways, so we're all, you know, taking shots and stuff. And you know, at that age, you really don't think about it. And you're just like wilding out, you know, because Walden, why did I say it like that? Walding out. Anyways, you're just wilding out, and we had no teníamos medida, you know, like we were just taking shots back to back. Like, what are we, you know, I look back and I'm like, why was I doing that? Anyway, so like we're just taking like shots back to back, like not just not even giving, you know, not even caring, just like legit taking shots back to back. And it was crazy because, you know, we're not thinking about it, we're just doing it. And then it's only like 30 minutes that we were outside our porch, and by those 35 minutes, like, we had finished a bottle of Hennessy. Like, what were we doing? And then I remember my friend Jessica, she had Four Locos. Why? Anyway, so we're like, okay, we're done taking shots, blah blah blah, let's start walking to Mongols. So we're walking, and we're not just walking, we're walking and still drinking fucking Four Locos. And so can you imagine Hennessy and Four Locos? That's not really a good mix. That's not really the best mix. It's not really smart. But we were young, and I think we weren't even 21 yet. So like, I think our excuse was the fact that since we weren't 21 yet, we couldn't drink at the club. So anyway, so we're walking our asses down there, and as soon as I get to the fucking line, I'm like, I had a fucking like That's So Raven vision, and I was like, I'm about to be fucked up in a couple of minutes. And you know, I felt like, goddamn, like, you know, the air hits you and you're just like, Diosito, por favor, ayúdame, because what did I just do to myself? So we get there, we get in, and we go straight to the bathroom. And then after coming out of the bathroom, I'm like realizing, like, bitch, I'm way too fucked up right now, and we just got to the club. So I'm like mentally like telling myself, like, walk straight, like, you know, un paso para adelante, like slowly, just like walk right, don't let them see you like this. So, you know, the fact that I'm working hard just to walk was a sign. And I knew, I was like, no, I don't want to be here. Like, I do not want to embarrass myself. I don't want to even give myself the opportunity to embarrass myself. So I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like, I cannot be around so many people like this. And so even though I was like feeling fucked up, I just knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be quick when you're almost like fucked up, but like you still have like some consciousness, you know? So I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. So I texted my sister right away, and I was like, pick me up, cause I'm not right. Pick me up. So she was a real one, and she like came hella quick. She picked me up. And then this is a part where I guess I wasn't acting myself, or I was acting a little out of character. If you know me, I'm over here getting excited. Like, if you know me, anyways, if you know me in person, if you've been around me, you know that I'm very like humble person. I don't like, I'm confident, but I'm not like snobby. That's just not who I am, you know. I'm not like around like, yup, I'm the finest, baddest, been this, like, I'm just not like that. And so I feel like I was told I was acting like really snobby after I got picked up. I guess I was just like acting a little out of character, because it's usually not me, and I usually do not like people taking pictures of me. Like, I don't like posing alone because I just feel so awkward. Most of the time I like someone to be with me, but I guess I was like telling my sister, you know, take pictures of me, like, take pictures of me because I'm hella fine, like, I look hella fine right now, take pictures of me. Yup, I look hella fine. That's so weird. I can't even imagine myself saying that, because I wasn't even joking around when I was saying that. Like, I was so serious, but it's because I was like fucked up and I wasn't myself. And then I guess I was just acting snobby. My sister introduced me to somebody, and I was just acting like smart, like, oh yeah, like, just like, yep, my name is, okay, this is embarrassing. I guess I was like, yep, like I'm Jenny Spitz. Girl, who the fuck is Jenny Spitz? Ain't nobody know you like that. So yeah, I cannot believe I did that because that's just not me. I'm just not like that. So I guess I was just like, yep, I'm Jenny Spitz. Blah, blah. I was just like acting snobby and like I'm the shit. And then I guess I wanted some pizza and we got to the pizza place and I was trying to open the door and it wouldn't open. And my sister says that she said it was closed and I was like, oh no, they're gonna open up for me because it's me, because I'm hella fine. So they're gonna open this place up. Like, bitch, that is so embarrassing. Like, why was I really acting like that? So anyways, I guess we did end up getting into the pizza place and I don't know, I was just acting like, my mouth was like doing too much. And yeah, like I guess that's a story. I feel like I might have like, I just can't think of a time where I was just acting like too much of a fool. Like I feel like if you know me and if you've gone out with me, whenever I do drink, I'm just myself, and then like myself times like 5 or something, you know? Like I don't act hella different, or I don't like get aggressive, or I'm just like kind of myself, and I'm just a little myself but a little more hype. I'm not, and I think that was the only time that I was acting like out of character, like I was acting different, and I don't know what it was. I might have been the Four Locos because I've never drank those ever again, but yeah, that was weird. And I feel like all the stories that I have are not like me acting out of character. It's mostly like stories of me and my friends just having fun, so it's not nothing interesting. The video cut off, so I don't think I got this question, but the question was what are some long-term goals you have? And I feel like that question kind of goes into the first question that was asked, because it's kind of like the same thing. Like my long-term goals are to start my own community center in the future, to be financially stable with my career, to keep working with youth, to keep providing writing workshops as a form of healing through poetry, and let's see what else. Definitely travel with my family, and I think the last term goal is to just have a family and just like have my husband and my kids and my children, and I want to have a lot of kids. And I know everyone says like once you have a kid, like you're not gonna want too many, like you say that now, but I'm like, okay, whatever, let me just live and dream, you know. Once I get there, I'll know if I still want the 6 kids that I want. But yeah, so those are my long-term goals, and also like still hoping to like be a successful photographer. And I think that's it. And I hope this recorded. I hope the sound is right. I hope I turned on the mic, because if I didn't, fuck.